Unbelievable tension, wall of sound.
Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights is the latest romantic film released in cinemas, based on the book by Emily Bronte. Wuthering Heights 2026 is a film that mistakes provocation for depth. While Emily Bronte's novel is undeniably dark, obsessive and emotionally brutal, this adaptation leans so heavily into shock value that it ultimately undermines the tragic romance at its core. The film is layered with scenes of explicit sexual content and violent intimacy, presented less as meaningful psychological exploration and more as relentless discomfort, rather than illuminating the character's destructive passion. These moments feel pornographic, I'm sorry but it's true, distracting from the narrative and diluting the emotional complexity that has made the story endure. What should be a haunting portrait of obsession instead becomes an exercise in excess. Character development suffers under the weight of stylistic provocation, leaving Heathcliff and Catherine emotionally distant rather than tragically compelling. The film's fixation on bleakness strains to gothic poetry from the story, replacing it with tone that feels aggressively joyless. The sole redeeming feature is the cinematography. It reminds me of one of those old BBC period dramas, like Poldark. The windswept moors are captured with striking beauty, evoking the haunting atmosphere the film otherwise struggles to achieve. Despite carrying a 15 certificate, the film's level of explicit sexual content and disturbing thematic material feels markedly stronger than the audience might reasonably expect from the rating. Parents should be aware that this is not a traditional literary romance adaptation and should not take their kids to see this. I'm telling you that now. Do not take your kids to this movie. I thought Sausage Party was bad. This movie might actually top it. This film contains violent intimacy and self-intimacy. Ultimately, this adaptation prioritizes shock over substance, leaving behind a visually striking but emotionally exhausting experience.